Now it's time for our Asean Newsroom editors, Kun Thanong Kantong and Nopakun Limsamanpan, interviewing the caretaker Prime Minister Apisit Wechashiwa.
Welcome to Asean Newsroom, Mr. Prime Minister. We have less than 3 weeks away before the general elections, and my question is that the key message that you would like to convey to the voters, I mean your supporters and also supporters of other parties who you might want to bring over, to support your party, and also the undecided voters, who still aren't sure, which party they would like to vote for.
Well, the Democrat platform is very simple.
Yes.
We've done a lot of work with the people over the last couple of years, gone through many crises, and now it's time to move Thailand forward. We know that people are still suffering from high prices. There are issues like drugs that are of great concern. These should be the top priorities. And what we do is we'll build on the achievements that we've made, programs that help to increase people's income, like the Income Guarantee Program, move on the minimum wage, and also to reduce their burden, whether it's on education, on taking care of the elderly, and other issues. And that we have very clear priorities, that the people's problems must come first. And therefore, we leave issues that would stir up more trouble, more controversy behind, and really move Thailand forward.
Will you have any major other policies to announce between now and the general elections?
There is already quite a substantial package that we are proposing. Some of the proposals that we make requires some investment, some restructuring, and I think it's certainly on track to make Thailand more competitive and having a more just economy and also a stable economy.
What would you tell the international community about this election in Thailand, because we have been quite a big problem politically in the past many years?
Well, I think it shows that Thailand has that resilience, that our democratic process continues. The fact that we are having elections despite a lot of troubles, and people were saying that, will we have another coup d'etat? No, we are committed to democracy. We will move ahead with the elections. The elections will be competitive. We hope to come back and carry on the policies so that the international community can be confident about the continuity, like our commitment to ASEAN, for instance, and also some of the work that we've done as far as placing Thailand and ASEAN in a global perspective.
Several polls appear to show that no single party is going to capture a majority. So in this case, how confident are you that Democrat will make a comeback again?
Well, it depends on the votes. Obviously, the biggest party will get a first shot at forming the government. But the polls do point to having another coalition government.
How your campaign so far? Are you happy with what you've been doing so far?
Well, I'm very pleased with the responses we've had from people on the policies that we have enacted and what we're proposing to do. But of course, as you know, during the campaign, I mean, we've had red shirt people coming and so on, which might disrupt.
Have you reached out to them?
You will have seen that I have tried to reach out and talk to them. And I think that is a clear demonstration of my commitment towards reconciliation. That we need to talk face to face.
I heard you also said sorry to what happened last year, and that almost 100 people killed. But you short of saying an apology. So what your expectation?
I have expressed regret, and I have also set up a number of commissions to get to the bottom of the truth. And we hope that when that work is complete, we will know exactly what happens. And I think then it will be an appropriate time for all the people involved to do whatever is appropriate.
How do you evaluate your rival? Because she happens to be
younger sister.
I mean, the first female candidate for Thailand's Prime Minister.
It's not something that's unexpected. We had expected Pheu Thai to nominate Kun Yingluck. And she's only just been introduced to the people only a month, just over a month ago. So there is a novelty,
newness,
feel about her. But we compete on our own merits. So I take my message to the people, she takes hers to the people, and people will have to decide.
So what's the main difference between the policy of your administration and
if you get down to specifics,
I mean, the key ones,
if you get to the specifics, clearly the agricultural policy, which is very meaningful to a large majority of people. There's a clear difference. We continue with the income guarantee program. They want to go back to the old scheme of
pledging scheme,
which we feel is not beneficial to most farmers. So that's a clear difference, and it means a lot, I think, to the farmers, because so many lives, farmers' lives have been changed since we've introduced the program, which is going to be scrapped if Pheu Thai gets in. And also, I think our priorities are different.
If you were to make a comeback, what?
The priorities are different because I've said that the Democrats will focus on economic issues, on social concerns like drugs, but clearly Pheu Thai has said that their priority is about the amnesty bill and so on, which we feel is not people's priorities.
If you were to make a comeback, what would you do on day one?
Oh, I would begin right away with all the policies that I am now campaigning on, making moves towards increasing the minimum wage, the profit rate in the income guarantee program, extending the student loans, and carrying on with the policies and investments that we've made proposals about, like the high-speed train and also other infrastructure projects.
How can foreign investors be assured that Thailand will be politically stable after this election?
Well, we have a democracy and a parliamentary process functioning. I think that in itself reflects the ability of the Thai political system to withstand whatever challenges that come.
Thank you very much, Mr. Prime Minister, for joining our program. Sawasdee krab.
Sawasdee krab.
Coming up, we have the updates on U.S. action and U.S. action over the Spratly Island, and we have the crackdown in Syria and many more stories after the break.